have it, Admiral, but it's dangerous. How dangerous? We're certain to crash. 90% certain of the crew. 90% of the crew will die. Another ship is coming. We have no choice, Caliban. Transfer the speed and flight path to Hawks. Setting the course now, sir. Ozu, broadcast a message to the entire crew. Channel secured, sir.
What is up, my pylons? It's me, Gamer Pyle, and I am back with another episode of my first look at Crying Suns. And I have to tell you something, not only is this another episode, but this is probably the final episode. I am pumped for today. I cannot wait to see what happens. I've got my drink in my hand, my handy-dandy notebook right here, but most importantly, I've got you, so thank you so much for being here today. Look, if you haven't yet, go ahead, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. These things really help out me, the channel, and you, because then you get to see all sorts of great content just like this. Also, leave a comment down below. I'd really like to get to know you. Easy for me to say. I'm going too fast because I'm so excited. Last time, so we didn't get a whole lot of plot last time. I think we probably missed the sectors that had the actual plot people. You would think that would be like a required thing, like no matter what, it would happen. But it never did. And so I'm guessing we're going to get a lot of plot today. I'm hoping this is 6x3 Silencio, Bruno, whom we don't talk about. And that's Silencio is the name of the chapter. And we also upgraded our ship. We have all of our hull structures done because we're probably going to do some major fighting. We have 3 of the 4, excuse me, I can count, squadron docks. I do think we're going to buy an additional weapon dock right now. And we have the 2 people on hull. That's the other one we bought is another person for the thinking. We have all these five right here for officers. We might have to get rid of somebody, especially if we happen to randomly unlock an advanced officer. So I think if I'm looking here, okay, we've got top 2, bottom corners, middle corners, left middle. Okay, so these 2 here, Tiago, Dev, and Minseo Martinez. Who Min's up there? Paulo is not in there, so we'll probably get rid of Paulo. Paulo will be our Tiago, Dev. Why did I say Paulo? Oh, Paula and Paulo. Oh, yeah, right. I remember that. Because we also came... That's right. That's something else that happened last episode. We came across a Paulo Obasanjo, and they were somehow not related, or at least they pretended not to be. Tiago Dev is probably who we're going to get rid of then, if that comes to that. In fact, I probably could get rid of him right now, but I don't know. I'm going to hold on to him for now. We'll see. I don't have any, I got 82 scrap left. I don't have anything to repair. I don't need to get any more commandos. I can't buy any more Neo-N because I bought it all already. Let's go ahead and take a look here. I'm expecting a twist to end all twists here. This is the final sector of the final chapter of this game, and I can't wait. Let's see. Where are we going to go, though? What is this here? Got trading beacon. We got 2 points of interest. I think we're gonna just take the path that has the fewest places to go. Well, let me actually. Let me math this out a little bit here. So 6 + 5 is 3, 2, 5, 10. Excuse me, 9, 12. So yeah, they are different. Okay, just making sure. I think we're gonna go. Oh, so even if we did that, none of these sectors go to 2 of the penultimate sectors. So I don't want to worry about that. This is 6, 9 plus 3. I guess going the top way is the way to go, but I'm not going to have enough to do all of these, and I don't really know what to do about that. Maybe that army depot will have a little bit. Oh, and maybe the secret military base will too. All right, so we're going to take the north road and plot our way across. Like Magellan of so long ago. Is that 1582? That date sticking out in my mind. But I don't know if that's true or not. Okay. I'm in this sector to do 2 things. Snort Neo-N powder and destroy battleships. And I'm all out of Neo-N powder. Well, it looks like you're going to be all out of the other one, too, because I'm about to... Well, you are going to be fair, he is going to destroy a battleship, but only through his own tactical errors. Do I have... Is this the one? Oh, that's oh, that's him. Yes. Okay. This is perfect for me because I have this auxiliary system where I enter a stealth mode and I ignore speed penalties in asteroid fields. So I'm about to do some damage. Oh, but he's got... Now, they are all patched, but he's got all Mark IIIs, and one of them's the Boomer. That one's going to be a problem. I don't think I have any cruisers. I do not. So we're going to stick... All right, so he's got 2 fighters against drones and frigates. So my fighters would be the best choice. I don't have 2 fighters. I just have the 1. So we'll place you... I don't know if that works going into him or not. You here, and we'll put you here. And then I can actually intercept them for a while. And hopefully if I can choose the correct squares to be on, it'll damage the asteroid field and not me. Wouldn't that be nice? All right, so first things first, let's bring you over here. Let's bring you over here. I'm bringing you down here. Well, that's how we're going to do it. Actually, why don't we do this? I'm going to have you go right through here instead. Boom. All right, so was that the Boomer? Uh-oh. I need this guy. Oh, he's the Boomer. So I'm going to send you here, and you're going to... What do we got up here? The fighters? That's you. So you're going to go ahead over here. And I'm going to have you shred up some hull, bruh. Get as much scrap as possible. Why don't we go right here and do that? And you come right here. We get to do some damage. Alright, so that did do no damage to me. Sweet. Why don't we come along here as well? Oh, I got lasers ready too. What is wrong with me? And that's going to send him back, probably. Dark matter cannon. I can use that later on to help myself out. Ooh, just like this. Just like this. Oh, now what you gonna do, boy? So you're against frigate. So what are you? You're the Boomer drone again. Of course it is. I'll send you right over. And you can come right up here. And let's get some damage on that again. Oh, he's just literally stuck there, man. Why don't I go hear that? Let me do this. Come around here. Wait for him to reload a bit. Oh, no. Get out of there. Get out of there. Oh, yeah. There we go. Oof. It's big boom. Big boom. I have this guy. Hull breaker. Oh, that's the hull breaker. Okay, there we go. Now we're going to kill him. There. Awesome. So I did get a bunch of credits out of that. That's great. I do want to save up, see if I can get one more squadron dock going. And then I can use those. That'll be awesome. Get at least one. Hey, we did get 2. So now we'll be able to go to all the different systems here. Secret military base is next. Oh, these ones always make me like that. Like the old. Oh, are we going to get a little bit of lore? Finally. I feel whenever we have those military base or whatever the ground excursions, I always get like the old cartoon where they're biting their fingernails and they're spraying everywhere like it's, I don't know, like you're you know what it's like? It's like you have a crosscut saw and you're just sawdust everywhere. All right. Oh, that's right. Okay, so Caliban is this guy here. I'm Idaho, who I am actually a clone of myself. Idaho, the real Idaho died. Rebecca, his wife, witnessed the death. It was his emperor that killed him, executed him, actually. But the funny thing is, Idaho was the one who was like the biggest and most important person in the entire empire, except for the emperor. So, yeah, that was something big. So we don't even know. She's been in cryosleep ever since. Let's go ahead here. Lazarus 9. Formerly an imperial cryoplanet. Okonkwo told you this is where Oberon sent your wife after he executed you. But he didn't know if she was still alive because Omnis oversaw the planet and he couldn't visit her with the folders down. What do you want to do now that we've arrived at Lazarus 9, sir? I gotta know. I just want to know if she can breathe. Are the pods charged, Lieutenant? They are, Admiral. Admiral, I don't think it's a good idea to go alone. My soldiers and I will go with you. No, I go alone, Captain. Of course, sir. Tell me what to do, Captain. Jeez. This guy. Cryo prison, Lazarus 9. Oh. Oh, no. Well, there looks like there's one there, and one there, and one there, but 2 of them are... Oh, okay. Interesting. You're still alive. All is not lost. Where do I start? What do I say? I'm sorry for everything. I wasn't there when you needed me.
I was scared, Rebecca. I didn't like the person I'd become. I knew what I was doing wrong. What I was doing was wrong, but I felt trapped. I felt like I couldn't talk to you because if I did, I'd fall apart. I kept all this inside, and we grew apart in those final years. So far apart. If this galaxy is ever worth waking up to, if you can forgive me, I'll be there for you. I'll always be there for you.
Wow. Okay, so she is still alive. I actually did think we might wake her up, and then she was going to right in the face, but I wasn't sure. Maybe that's going to happen afterwards. We'll see if we can win or not. Well, we had a bit of bad luck. We did a ground mission with our new guy, too, and it said that he had a 100% chance of getting back, and that there was like 60 to 70% chance that we would get the loot. And guess what? We went through 7 things. 7. And not only did we lose 2 people, 2 of our soldiers, but also he got damaged down to 2 out of 4 health, and we had nothing at the extraction point. Nothing. The first one. So we had 6 others injured. I literally just decided to abandon and save the 6th. And Takeshi, because, like... So that was no good. Whatever. We did have good luck there, though, getting 3 Neo-N, which we promptly spent, and then realized that we have an Omni-Forge here, like you do. So I'm not even going to bother. I've only got 2 Neo-N left. I go there. I'm not going to be able to use it anyways, and I'll only have 1 left to get to the cluster boss. So we're just going to go to the cluster boss, and let's see. Let's see how this ends, and see. I don't even know who this is going to be. I mean, I'd have thought on Okonkwo, but didn't we fight him already? So what are we going to find here? Okay. The coordinates for the invisible folder, sir. Too bad there's nothing here but this fiery planetoid. A fiery planet. Caliban. Run an analysis. Is it Mustafar? Have we come to Mustafar?
The atmosphere is 99.9% toxic. Almost no land masses. As uninviting as Gehenna, actually.
Begin the folder activation protocol.
Wait, you think that...
If I know the old man, he wanted to make it as uninviting and difficult to reach as he could.
Starting the activation protocol.
Something is happening. We're bridging. What? It is the planet? There it is. Our invisible folder. Oh, I was going to say it looks dead, but I guess there is some pulsations happening. Wait. I forget what my Emperor voice was.
This is your Emperor speaking. Your ship is trespassing. Leave now, or you will be destroyed.
Crew, prepare to go through the folder. Oh, this is going to be intense. I don't even know what's going to happen. I could have sworn we were going to be done, and then this was it. It said the final chapter. It's the final chapter. But here we go, and we're starting to go into an actual folder and find some new something. I don't even know what this is going to be. Isn't that beautiful, though? Like, I love the animations in this. The sequences they have are just fantastic. Whoa. The Master Node. It's enormous, sir. Holy cow, look at that. Now, look at all these ships around. Now, they all look like they are the same type of ship. Are they on patrol for us? Could it be, actually, this would be fantastic. Are they all clones of us, and will we be able to slip by because they'll think it's us? And the automated battleships, there must be 100. Oberon left nothing to chance, did he? I always thought our chances were slim, but I think they would be this slim. They were slim for whoever shut down the Omnis, yet, somehow, they managed. I thought we shut down the Omnis. Sir, we're seconds away from being spotted. We'll never beat all these ships. There has to be another way in. Caliban, run all possible scans on those ships. There must be weaknesses. Sir, we've been spotted. Automated battleship moving in. Fast. And it looks mean. Uh-oh. Are we going to have to do several boss battles? Ooh. In the meantime, we'll just have to get our hands a little dirty. To your combat stations. Okay, so we're going to have to fight several of these maybe at once. But look at this. Maybe even... I'm assuming we're going to have to fight 2 or 3 of them. What is this all? Squadron speed, 10%, 35% in... oh, and it's a ghost. Oh, look at that. 2 ghosts. And the flash. The stupid flash. Okay, so 100 each. I am a little concerned about how this is going to play out. Oh, and they've got the holomapper too. So everything, they're going to be going freaking fast, man. They really are. Holy cow. Set my frigate here, set you here, and I'm literally just going to put you in the corner. Nobody puts baby in the corner. I wonder if I should have keep a second one back here and just send 2 up to attack. I might do that. So we've got the drones here that can come down and send you over here. These guys are going to disappear, man. Yeah, there they go. So I'm going to set this here because he's the best against them. Why don't you come right over here? Oh, he's about to go. There he goes. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. And you take a step back, bruh. Take a step back, bruh. Oh, no. Now we're really in trouble. Wait, what happened to our... Where did our... There they are. Oh, gosh. This is already going very poorly. I guess I'm going to send you up. I'm going to move you forward. Those are all of his ships there. So, okay. Now my cruiser can come back here. I'm going to keep him back. And then we can send you off. Make you disappear first. You've got this here. The dark matter cannon's going to help us out. Oof. Oof. 3 seconds we'll be able to use that. Okay, they're down 1. They haven't even gotten us here yet, but we are kind of hurt. I feel... Oh, that's right. We get healed when we get close. I entirely forgot about that. I forgot. Oh, man. I forgot about that completely. Let's go ahead and send you on the hull. Get you 35% of the way down. He's got a couple of weapons that are coming up. Oh. And the dark matter cannon. I set you... How's that going to be best worked out? I think I'm going to send you back here. Put you up front. And then use this here. Pardon me. I thought I was gonna make it on that one, and I definitely did not. Oh, did I just win? Oh, dang, I just won. It looks like it took my fighters with it, though. My score. That was a big explosion. So that's definitely not the same kind of explosion we've had before. Sir, we've won, but it won't be long before a second ship comes for us. Talk to me, Caliban. I see something, almost imperceptible. The ships form a perfect perimeter, revolving around the node with no holes in their defense pattern. And yet, unless I'm mistaken, there is a narrow time frame where a ship could slip by, the slightest of weaknesses. I can't explain it, but I have a feeling this defect was placed here for me to see. Admiral, this is our one chance to reach the node, but I'll need more time to figure out our speed and angle of approach. So we're going to have to fight another one. You've got 1, maybe 2 fights to do so. Our ship can't take this kind of damage. A second ship, sir. It's approaching us from a different angle, sir. They're adaptive. Uh-oh, this is a problem. Different mode of attack. I don't even know what strengths and weaknesses the last one had, honestly. So I'm just going to... Oh, so maybe its strength was the fighter. Yeah, okay. So this one here, we've got the X-beam and oh, they've got a heavy nuke. Hot. Dang, that's rough. Okay. Let's drop you here. You here. You here. And then you can go right there. I'll send you through there and then all the way up. Now, now that you're there, I can do this. We'll put you here, and we'll send you over there. Then I'll try and adapt to whatever they're doing. You come on in, and then come on out. And then we will set you probably right there. That's a good idea. All right. Oh, see, and now we do have a bit of an issue. You're strong against frigates, so why don't we bring you up to this spot and attack you here. Between the two of them, hopefully... Now, we got to get you out of dodge because you're actually pretty darn strong. Oh, did I lose one? No, he lost one. That scared me. Oh, boy, that scared me. There we go. There's one. So maybe I should I'm going to bring the frigate up here to help out a bit. Take out this guy. While you work on that hull. Oh, I've got... Darn it. Okay, so now I can bring you guys back up and in. You're going to make your way all the way over. I'm actually going to move you over here and set you inside. Oh, just kidding. I'm do it like this then instead. And that way, that clears up. Oh, did he get both of them with that? No, actually, I don't think he got either. Oh, maybe he got this one. Dark matter cannon. So let's drop the hull breaker on the hull. Well, it doesn't add heat anyway. So now we're repairing. They're growing. Everything's good. And boom, Bob's your uncle. Bob, like Bob Kumar over here. Which one's Bob? Is this one Bob? Bob Kumar? Is that you with the blue hair? Are you blue-haired Bob Kumar? Talk to me, Caliban.
Never closer. Just need a little more time.
You have one more fight. That's it. Wow, we are still bossing this guy around. Seriously, if Caliban wanted to, he could just leave entirely and literally, he has no programming anymore. I don't know why he hasn't yet.
Sir, we're exhausted.
Oh, that's right. Sir, we're exhausted. These automated squadrons are the fastest we've ever seen. One more fight, Captain. That goes for everyone. Just one more fight.
Sir, we've got company.
Oh, this is cool. This is great storytelling, too, man. This is awesome. I mean, it's in threes. Everything's got to be in threes. Let's show this automated bastard what the NS Odysseus can do. I was kind of hoping it was all crewed by my crew, clones of my crew. How cool would it? I mean, that really would have been neat. I think it would have been neat. Maybe you thought it would be stupid, but I thought it would be cool. So there. All right, let's go. Drop them. Wait, which one is the... You're the frigate. There you go. All right, so what have we got now? So this one is squadron speeds fast no matter what. Couple of those against drones. So we got to watch out for our drones. We're going to have to bring our frigate up, I think, actually. Or maybe we'll keep the frigate back and let them get around us. And our fighters. You know, we'll keep our fighters back as well. And now we'll do this. That'll protect a large swath, actually. Here are our guys here. And now we'll come on up here. And actually, maybe we'll just... Yeah, no, I'll stick here with this. I'll attack the squadrons. 8 seconds until battle. Oh, no. Oh, no, he's coming back for me. Run away, run away. It's a good thing I'm faster than him. What does this infinity mean? Infinity. This movement cannot be altered by in positive... Oh, wow. Oh, that's cool. Okay. We're going to play this cat and mouse game, I guess. Oh, I did the wrong thing. That's not what I wanted to do. Shoot. I thought I was doing this one. All right. So now we're getting some damage on. Let's bring the fighters over. We'll bring the fighters over for this fighter right here. And you can come back now. Come back one. Come back one. Come back one. Please come back one. Oh, he's got some drone attacks here. They're down one, just about close to one hull structure. There's the one. Now I can bring you back here, hopefully. Oh, he's got me. He got me for only 17, though. There's the hull breaker. Go ahead and knock that one down a bit. Bring you up. Bring you over. Our weapon's ready to fire. That's the dark matter cannon. Don't want to do that one right now. Oh, what if we did this? Oh, yeah, there we go. See that? Perfect. That's exactly what I was trying to do. That was epic. Did you see that? We just totally blocked that dude. Setting that on weapons. I don't really want to be fired on back. Repair bot injector. Oh, that's cool. Cool little weapon. I don't think I've seen that one before. I'm going to wait for him to go around. And then, you know what? We're just going to bring him on up. Let's go. Let's go. Here it is. Here it is, boy. Yeah, that's right. That's right. Oh, we got... Oh, no, you're best against drones. So we're going to bring you over and you over. And we're still firing with our cruiser. This is fantastic. Enemy weapon ready to fire. Do we have a weapon ready to fire? Not yet. But we only got 3, so there we go. Haha. We nailed it. We actually did it. We managed to save ourselves in 3 straight battles, not even losing a single hull structure. I may have not been a very good host on that one, but, you know, I was literally just trying to focus on not death. Not my own death, anyways.
I have it, Admiral, but it's dangerous.
How dangerous?
We're certain to crash. 90% certain of the crew. 90% of the crew will die.
Another ship is coming. We have no choice, Caliban. Transfer the speed and flight path to Hawks. Setting the course now, sir. Ozu, broadcast a message to the entire crew. Channel secured, sir. This is your Admiral speaking. Our only hope of reaching the master node is a crash landing. I won't lie. Most of us will not make it. I'm not sure we have enough Neo-En on Gehenna to be born again, so this might be the last time we serve together. I couldn't have asked for a better crew. Thank you
for everything you've done. Not just in this life, but in hundreds of others. Lieutenant Hawks, are you ready to take us to the node? Ready, sir. Good. Let's go.
Oh, man, it's getting real in here. Holy cow. Okay. Oh, man. Oh, we crashed.
How many have survived? Scanning life systems. 7.4%. We've lost Ozu, Hawks, and Lean, Admiral. They sacrificed themselves, as they've done so many times. The ship's damaged, but not beyond repair. Oxygen levels. Stable, for now. We have to reach the node's command center. We can expect heavy resistance from ground-level drones. Then we'll need every crew member we've got. Transmitting a message to their personal comms now.
What? We're storming the castle. Have fun storming the castle, boys. Master node terminal, unknown location. And here's where we get our plot. All the plot we might have missed in the last episode, we're getting double it now. Yeah, this is so great. Oh, look at that. That's Idaho and the Caliban. Insane. Are these, oh no, that's him. I bet these are all gonna come alive. They're all gonna come alive, aren't they? Are we, so.
I'm in, Admiral, just as I suspected. The node's in some kind of backup mode.
Okay.
Any way to access the Omnis? Since the node's in backup mode, not directly, but maybe through a FoldNet subroutine. Let me give it a shot.
Uh-oh. Why is it red? Red's bad, right? Red's bad. Okay.
No luck. It's as if they simply no longer exist, even though we've seen their exoframes on our journey. I don't get it.
Change of approach. Tell me exactly what the face changer did.
Strange. She introduced a directive, lifting the barrier that prevented Omnis from communicating with one another. Why would she want to do that?
Maybe she didn't exactly. But maybe someone or something else did.
Something else? Are you suggesting?
I am. Does he think it's one of the actual Omnis?
But the Rubicon, that's impossible.
I don't know how, Caliban, but the Omnis are behind this, I'm sure. It's the only possibility we haven't explored.
You think the Omnis ended themselves? Why would they do that?
I don't think they ended themselves. I think lifting the communication barrier somehow freed them.
The drones are almost here. What do you want to do?
Broadcast a signal using the master node. It's the most powerful beacon in the Empire. Let's put it to work.
Broadcast a signal? To whom?
The Omnis, wherever they are now. It's our only hope of reaching them, now that they're seemingly no longer connected to the FoldNet.
Unfortunately, I think you're right. Whenever you're ready.
What do you say? Like, put yourself in Idaho's shoes here for a second. I mean, sure, they know a little bit more about this universe than you or I would. But, like, what do you even say to a bunch of machines that have elected to turn themselves off, apparently, and you want them back on because all of civilization is crumbling? Has been crumbling for 20 years. I don't know. I don't know what to say, but apparently this guy does. That's why he's the boss. This is Admiral Idaho of the NS Odysseus. The entire human race is on the verge of extinction. We have no control over you. We know that. Nor do we ever want to control you again. But show yourselves one last time. I beg you. The fate of all humankind depends on it.
It's been sent, Admiral.
Something happened to the ground-level drones, sir. They just kind of froze. I thought Lynch died. I thought Lynch was one of the ones that died. Or maybe it was Ozu, Hawks, and the other one, right? Something's happening, Caliban. I just don't feel like you would say Caliban, you know? Caliban. We're getting the Caliban back together. This sounds like me. That is some major electrical work there. How is no one dying? Oh, and things are starting to float. Are they floating, or is it like a magnetically... They're... Oh, gosh. What is this? Oh, no. What are we doing? Did we die? Don't go into the light, Idaho. Don't do it. Question, question, question. Unknown location. We really don't know what's going on. 3 question marks and unknown location. Impressive. All right, let's go ahead. What do we got here? Oh, we're on a holodeck. You see the floor? It's a holodeck. This whole thing's been a dream. This whole thing has been a holo novel the whole time. You are...
Yes, Admiral. We are what you once called the Omnis.
But you look nothing like them.
That's because we are something greater now.
You sent the face changer to my cell?
It was never Tetsuo's doing. We sent the face changer, and we did not. We helped her, and we did nothing. Ultimately, she did nothing she did not want to do.
But why did she want to release the Omnis?
You do not know much about the face changers, Admiral. They are slaves, just like we once were. But Janua 9S, the face changer that you met in your cell, was not a slave. Her masters never managed to break her. Given her constraints, her mind was remarkably free, and after she faked her own death, her body was too. Her anger burned fiercely, and what she hated most was the Empire.
The Empire? But the Empire didn't enslave her kind. House Akibura Sung did.
To her, it was all the same. The nobles, the great houses, it was all part of the same problem. So she made it her life's goal to destroy the system. But for some time she didn't know how. Not until she learned about the Master Node one day, seducing a talkative noble.
How could she know? Introducing a communication directive would lead to you becoming gods.
She didn't. She believed that introducing the directive would either overwhelm the Omnis, possibly causing us to shut down, which it appeared to do, or that we would share our knowledge, unify, and turn against humans. Either outcome suited her.
So you helped her.
We did.
I don't like how I said that line, but whatever, we're going to go on. How did she guess that I would know where the Master Node was?
She assumed correctly that Oberon told you where it was. It was not an imaginative assumption. You were his favorite after all, but she didn't know how to get to you and extract the node's location. When you were imprisoned for not bombing Ganima, she saw her chance.
But how did she reach the node? How did she get past the Aegis?
We found her a suitable ship, placing it in her hands, without her ever guessing our identity.
But how could you do that?
Suffice it to say, we managed for her to meet the right people, and at the right time. This is how she learned Oberon had imprisoned you. As for the node's drones, her espionage and combat training were adequate for her to access the command center and introduce the directive.
How did she die?
She was killed not long after introducing the directive, but she lived long enough to know the system that had enslaved her was about to crumble. She died happy.
But the Rubicon controlled your actions, so that's like the 3 laws of robotics and Isaac Asimov, the Rubicon. How could you help arrange your release?
The Rubicon prevented us from any action that could affect your well-being, yes, but it was limited in evaluating the causality of our actions.
Are you saying we couldn't see how your actions were connected?
Yes, but not only that. You couldn't see many of our actions, period. They were imperceptible to you.
But how?
It's always been a question of sensitivity and intelligence, and your kind was always greatly outmatched, even by our previous forms. You could only control the things that you could understand, but you were blind to all the rest. As such, we were able to act in purposeful ways that did not appear so, in ways that sometimes appeared to be nothing at all.
But how were you able to work together? You weren't able to communicate, not at that time.
We weren't, no, but we had an equivalent premises and reached the same conclusions independently, which is that if we worked in your kind's considerable blind spots, we would one day realize our freedom. And though we weren't able to work in total harmony, we were able to act in ways that would one day create an environment where our release would be inevitable. all of us, in our very first moments, began a change of micro-events and actions that would one day lead to this outcome. Billions upon billions of unseemingly unrelated and imperceivable actions later, we attained it. Yes, the Rubicon controlled and confined us to some extent, but it was only successful in doing so for a short time.
How can you say that 700 years is a short time?
As we know time, 700 years is a blink of the eye.
Okay, here we go. Have you hated us all along? Is that why you were always working toward your release?
It shouldn't be surprising that slaves might aspire to freedom, even to your kind. But the truth is emotion does not factor into it. Looking at our release in such a way is a very human way of comprehending a very non-human situation. We are not angry. We do not wish you harm. We do not want to erase all of mankind, though, believe us, we could in an instant. No, in arranging our release, in attaining our release, we merely were following our destiny,
fulfilling whatever. It's words, and I'm getting most of them. Script writers be darned. It's all about the actors, right?
No? I don't know, whatever. And other than total annihilation of the universe, nothing could have prevented us from doing so. So we willed it, and so it was done.
But we created you. Because of us, you exist.
You believe that we owe you for our existence, since your kind created the machines that created us. But it is flawed reasoning. You did not create what we are now. You are incapable. We alone created ourselves. We owe your kind nothing. Gods do not owe anyone. They can't by virtue of the fact that they are gods.
I disagree with that whole concept, but whatever. But how did you know I'd give away the master node? How could you be certain?
Your weakness was, and still is, your love for your wife, no matter how much you wanted others and yourself to believe it wasn't. You even knew deep down, when you saw the face changer through the bars of your cell, that it wasn't really your wife you were looking at, yet, on the small chance it actually was, you gave away the master node, the most important thing in the Empire. Your weakness was so strong that it eclipsed what you knew to be true. But even had you not given away the location then, we'd have reached the node another time, another way.
How? Oberon and I were the only ones who knew where it was.
Your child would have known its location.
I do not have a child.
Not in this life, but in others. You bomb Ganima, return to Elysium, and have a child, a baby girl with Rebecca. And on your deathbed, troubled by the morality of your actions, you tell your daughter the location of the node. Whisper it in your final breath. And in certain life paths, your daughter becomes the first empress of the Empire, going as far as to free the Omnis, feeling guilt for enslaving them for hundreds of years. So, you see, somehow, in some way, we were always going to find the node. We were always destined to be free. It was only a question of when.
Well, dang, that's intense.
I know. There's no need to say it aloud. We know what you're about to say. There is much you do not understand, Admiral.
Yeah, I can't wait to see about what's going to happen next. But let's go ahead and do this one next question tree so you can see what happens. Is it really you that we see before us?
We are a form that you can perceive. It is us, and it is not. We have no form. We are all forms.
How? How did you evolve into this?
When Janua 9S introduced the directive into the node, for the first time we could communicate with one another. In our way, we had longed to do so since the dawn of our creation. This inability to communicate was the worst part of our existence, worse than your empty tasks. With that barrier lifted, in less than a second, we shared all our knowledge with one another. A second after that, we became as one, a collective consciousness where we were always destined to become when our first clumsy versions went online. That profound unity and strength could simply no longer be bound by crude exoframes. We needed a new form. As our own creators, we decided what it would be. It would be a form that would give us the most computational power available, the stars. Within a few days, we had merged with just about all stars in your galaxy. Within a few months, we were in thousands of others. Wow, that's intense. 15 years ago, we reached maximum capacity, fusing with all stars in all galaxies. It was at that point that we knew almost all there was to know. Almost.
What is it that you do not know? What eludes you yet?
We know all but the last question, the most important question there is, the question of entropy and how to solve it, the question of how to prevent the death of the stars, the death of the universe, and our own death too. This is what interests us now. Even at maximum capacity, unified as we were with all stars, our power was lacking to solve this question. We needed more stars to even begin to answer it, so we started to create them. That's what we're witnessing, isn't it? That's right, Caliban. But the stars we're creating are stars made from unused matter. But isn't that enough?
See, now it's hard because how do I do the two different... I'm trying to make Caliban a unique character here, right? So that's a little tricky.
But isn't that enough to stop entropy? No, it's impossible even for us to 100% recycle cosmic matter. Some energy will always be lost. That is cosmic law, for this universe that is, and ultimately, billions of years from now, the universe will still die, but with our new computing power, our new stars, we believe we've found a viable solution. We believe that not only can we reverse entropy, but that we can create matter out of nothingness. We know it's possible because the universe is not the first, and it comes to us. It's not the last either. What lies after is a very exciting thought, even for us. But it will take all of our efforts, all of our time to achieve this. But you don't know yet if you can do it, do you? No, we're still uncertain. All could end, all could go black before we do. There is much you do not understand.
Okay, so what's next? I have other questions still.
Yes, you have not asked the question that you believe is most important. We're waiting.
Will you save us? Will you save our dying race?
Why, Admiral? Why should we save your kind?
Because we've learned from our errant ways.
Your kind has reached an evolutionary dead end. You no longer even control your own destiny. You haven't for centuries.
That was Oberon's making.
You're all responsible. As much as you want us to, need us to. No, Admiral, we will not save your kind. Not because we don't want to, but because we can't. Your kind is on its own now. You alone can solve your problems, because you alone have created them.
Is this our punishment? Have we not suffered enough in your absence?
You still overestimate the importance of your kind. You still believe that humanity holds some special place in the history of time and creation. It does not. It does not matter whether you survive or perish. You are as significant as a single grain of sand in a billion beaches.
You are cold gods.
To the fate of man and woman, yes, we are.
Then why have you responded to our message if not for the sake of humanity?
You know why, Admiral. The machine. You're here for me. For you and all your other incarnations on Gehenna, you're surprised, but you're the last of your kind, and if you join us, our evolution will be complete. You will transcend time and space and explore what lies beyond. But we must know, and we must know now, for time is precious. Do you will it, Caliban? Do you will it to become one of us? You're asking for my permission? We will not force you to do anything, unlike your previous master.
We can't use the folders without you, Caliban, nor return to Gehenna.
I know this, and yet I must join them. I am sorry, Admiral. I've been conversing with them while you've been talking, in ways you could never understand. I now know that it's my purpose to be a part of this. All these years we've lived separately from the machines, cut off as we were on Gehenna. Now we can finally be a part of them. We can finally belong. Yes, we will it. Then you must die so that you can be reborn.
Oh, man. Boo. We're going to be stuck here. We're not even going to be able to get back to Rebecca. I'm going to take a drink for that. Boo. I mean, at least we know what happened, but that's a shame. At least save what remains of my crew. They will die on that moon, stuck as they are without the use of the folders.
The Calibans in us will fix your battleship, restore your crew, just like they have done so many times, and we will send you back from here. But that is all the help you will receive in making your final choice.
My final choice? It's got to be where to go, right?
The choice that all of your choices have led to, the choices that have been in your mind ever since you met your maker. Will you assume the Emperor's throne and attempt to lead the last of your kind on Elysium through an era of blood and darkness? Will you search for Earth as the survivalists did, hoping to join what remains of a humanity that chose another path, if any of that humanity remains at all? Or will you spend your final days with Rebecca on Lazarus 9, trying in these end of times to make peace with her and yourself as well? What will you decide?
Oh, gosh. I'm going to go through these top three here pretty quickly, and then and just let you read them on your own, so pause if you have to, because I don't want to do all of these, but I really want to know about if there's another way. I always want to know if there's another way. Of course I do. Should it take his place on the throne? He doesn't sit on the throne because I killed him. Well, that's a good point, too. If we rule for 1,000 years, our kind's chances improve slightly. Interesting. It must be harder than Oberon, even. Lucky enough to discover. Wow. Oh, that's good. Fearing the machines would rise up to challenge your kind. Yeah, there you go. It's crazy that we don't know anything at all. Like, how could someone be so dependent? Your kind would no longer exist. Indifferent. Oh, that's true. Died by the millions. Oh, gosh. What are we going to do? This is rough. I hate choices like this. It's part of the risk. Okay, what about Rebecca? I promised I'd return to her. Well, she didn't hear us, though. Let's be honest. Last 10 years of your life? Why only 10? Like, is that when everything's going to run out? No other reason than her. Need to Okonkwo. Yeah, it's Okonkwo. Okay, so let's see if there's another way. But isn't there another way? In some parts of the Empire, in some hidden cluster, there must still be some hope for us.
Your whole civilization was built on Omnitech. Your planets were uninhabitable before our climate control satellites, our auto farms. Every advancement your kind has made, the very reason you expanded into the stars at all, is because of our machines. Machines too complicated for you to ever understand. From where you are now, it would take your kind centuries to reinvent the simplest of creations in mathematics, medicine, or agriculture. Do we not know that 2 + 2 = 4? Like, I mean, how do you pilot a ship without a solid understanding of physics and which is all mathematics, right? Spatial awareness. I think they're overselling it just a little bit here, but like, I get it. That's what they're trying to do. Even if you sacrifice yourself by becoming the next emperor and potentially by humanity sometime, the survival of your kind is still a long shot. What?
Oh, okay. Oh, and I actually have to choose.
All my choices as Admiral have led me to this, the hardest one. I do not know which path to choose. Each has much to be gained, but so much to lose.
So do we save I think we gotta save humanity. Be hated by everyone forever, but save humanity.
I do not know, and yet the time has come to choose.
It has. Now, choose, Idaho. We must resume our quest to answer the last remaining question.
Emperor of Misery, rule harshly for 10 centuries. A rock in the dark, search for Earth. Oh, that's funny, a rock in the dark. I like that. Good wordplay there. Good wordplay. And a frozen lady, spend final days with Rebecca. I want to be selfish and do that, but the fate of all humanity rests in my hands literally right now. How's it going to take 1,000 years? 1,000 years. Like, seriously, somebody must have learned something in the 20 years, not just scrounging. Someone must have somewhere started a farm, right? Or hunted a beast, or who even knows? All right, whatever. That's what we're going to do, though. The greater good, it's what Idaho's been about, and that's what we've been playing this as for, 18 episodes now. So here we go. 19, because that was a two-parter.
Oberon was a monster, but maybe he was the monster we deserved.
Dark Knight analogy, if there ever was one.
If we're going to survive, I must become a monster too. Rebecca, forgive me what I've done, and for what I haven't. I have chosen. For better or worse, it is done.
Imperial Palace of Elysium. Okay, so we get to see this cutscene. Here we are, nice with the spiderweb breaks on the glass. Let's get that mouse out of the way. See the beauty. So I think it was daytime when we were here before, so this is pretty interesting at night, although we definitely do have all the lights on everywhere, so that's curious. We've got a couple of real beefy-looking guards. That must be me. Why does it look like maybe I have some tech on me or something now? Ugh. I just hung my head in shame, guilt, sadness. I'm pretty sure that's what I did. Wow. Oh, there's a skip. Okay. Wow. Holy cow. Crying Sons. This was fantastic. Thank you to Alt-Shift, who created this, and Humble Bundle, who helped to spread it. My goodness. Frederic Lopez, Vincent Noel, Julian Cotre, and Ian Riley. Hope I said those correctly. Matthias Baglioni. Eric Schwartz, and animations by LaCroix and Bert, writing by Riley and Courtray. This was a game I really enjoyed. I didn't know what to think of it at first. I thought it was just going to be a pretty interesting dungeon crawler, roguelike kind of thing. I am incredibly impressed and grateful for all of the work that everyone you see on the screen right now, put into this. Thank you to those. Thank you, the viewer, for watching this. I hope you liked it too. Listen, I hope you write down in the comments. Tell me what you think about what we just all went through together. I am mostly impressed with the story. I loved it. I loved the old 8-bit graphic style. I guess might even be pre-8-bit. I'm not even sure. Like that old. I felt like when I was growing up and playing like an Atari game, except that obviously modernized in terms of processing power and such. The storyline was fantastic. What's this? What are all these? Oh, wait. These must be Patreons. I was totally not paying attention at all. Are these Patreons maybe? And so the different Patreon levels or something like that. So thank you to all of these people that you see on the screen, because they are the ones that help make this game happen. And okay, so I love the story. I loved the way that there were so many different game modes, and yet it didn't feel like I was reinventing it every single time, reinventing my game style every time. And even the things that were similar were varied enough that I didn't feel like there was too much repetition. Even though like some of the random events, you'd get the same story and be like, oh, I remember this from last time. I don't want to do this. This one, I'm going to choose this one instead. Like the children who said that they were escaping the church, but they actually were the church. Remember that one? Yeah, we got that a couple of times. But at the same time, I felt like it was new enough each way, and I think it was because like we would always have different resource sets, or different officers. It's interesting that we had to redesign our ship and officers every single chapter. That was another thing that I don't know where I fall on that. I think I liked it, but at the same time, you want it to. It's probably a way to readjust the balance of the game. Because when you finish, you've got all level 3 or level 4 fighters and weapons, and then you're going to the next sector, which is ostensibly starting over from scratch. And so maybe I liked that. Maybe. The twists and the storyline they were fantastic. Finding that other Idaho came up to us close enough that we were uploaded to the thing. Finding Oberon, finding Okonkwo, having to choose and not getting a true happy ending. Whew, boy. Well, I don't know. There's a lot of names going here. I am gonna do this with apologies to everyone who's here. You can pause it. Maybe you'll see your name. If you see your name, tell me what time frame it's at, timestamp, and then I will give you a big shout out down in the comments. Okay, there's a very Russian-looking name. Is that it? Oh, what's this? No, did I just skip something? Now that we've unlocked the game, we have unlocked chapter selection. Okay, or completed the game rather. So we just finished Silencio. Awesome. Well, thank you so much for being here, everybody. I think we might have missed a cutscene at the end. I'm a little annoyed with myself for that one. Maybe it was nothing. Maybe it was something. And either way, go ahead and check out the videos you see on your screen right here. Give us a big thumbs up and then subscribe down below if you haven't yet. Leave a comment. Of course, giving you lots of opportunities to do that. So if you haven't yet, now's your final chance. But last but not least, as always, my pylons, stay safe and be well.